Hello boys and girls, James RB10 here, and in the past hour it has been confirmed. Alexis Sanchez is a Man United player. Thank God it is all over, that's all I've got to say. This is not a rant video, this is a passionate send-off to a man who always gave 100% every time he wore the Arsenal shirt, and a heartful welcoming to a player whom I was extremely jealous of Man United signing in the first place 18 months ago. Alexis Sanchez, congratulations. You have earned this move from 3.5 seasons of non-stop hard work, moments of magic, and doing exactly what we signed you to do, score goals. I personally want to thank you for everything that we've achieved while you've been here, because you have been the heart of most of them. You set us on our way to victory in the 2017 FA Cup final. You scored an absolute banger in the 2015 FA Cup final, and you were in general the heart behind most of our victories against the big six teams in the Premier League. Contrary to what a lot of journalists and pundits have said, I do believe you have made the correct choice in joining Man United, because I know from watching you that you're a player who just wants to play. You want to complete 90 minutes every week. Like, I still remember last season when we were away at Swansea, the game was won 4-0, you had got your goal, Wenger subbed you off, and you basically cried on the bench because you wanted to carry on playing. You're a workhorse. You're an animal. You don't want to be taken off. And if you look at the attacking players that City have got in their team, they've got Sane, Aguero, Jesus, Sterling, and Bernardo Silva. If you add Sanchez into that mix, he is not going to be playing 90 minutes every week. He's going to get substituted every now and then, and he may even start the game on the bench. Ask me, would Sanchez be happy with that? No. You would see him sulking even more, because no matter what club he's playing for, he wants to play. I know this. I've watched him for 3.5 years. I know that Sanchez, he just wants to play. At Man United, he's going to go straight into that first team, and he's going to play week in, week out, much like he was at Arsenal, so he's going to continue to work wonders. Now, this deal doesn't hurt me as much as it did when Robin van Persie left Arsenal for Man United, because let's be honest, we've known for several weeks that Sanchez was going. At most, Van Persie's future was in doubt. When the move was confirmed, I remember it proper broke my heart. But I've had lots of time to prepare for the inevitable as far as Alexis Sanchez was concerned, and if I'm perfectly honest, I'm relieved that it's all over and Alexis did get what he wanted. Now, on to the money side of things. Sanchez is going to earn £450,000 a week at Man United, triple what he was earning at Arsenal. Now, if I'm perfectly honest, if I had heard that that's what Sanchez was demanding in order to stay at Arsenal, I would have said, no, get on your bike. You've really got a cheek. Because if Man United want to pay that much money to a 29-year-old for 4.5 years, be my guest. Because at the end of his contract, I don't think he will warrant it. You look at other players who have left Arsenal in the past to go to bigger clubs, like Van Persie, good for 1 season at Man United. 2 years after joining Man United, he was sold to Fenerbahce, and he's not really done anything since. Samir Nasri, he can't even get game time in the Turkish league. 7 years ago, he was the maestro of Arsenal's midfield. You shouldn't have left, okay? And it's fair to say that the only person I can really think of that left Arsenal and then went on to become a better player was Cesc Fabregas. So, yeah, I'm interested to see how Alexis Sanchez is getting on by 2020, because history suggests that he's not going to be value for money at Man United. Now, the Sanchez deal was a straight swap for Mkhitaryan, As I said earlier, I was extremely disappointed when Man United got him instead of Arsenal in July 2016 because he had just come off the back of an absolutely barnstorming campaign for Dortmund in which he got 11 goals and 15 assists. He is a player who very much suits the Arsenal system. People might be taunting Arsenal because we've just lost our best player and we've got a Mourinho reject in return. But remember, who else was rejected by Jose Mourinho? Romelu Lukaku, Mohamed Salah, and Kevin De Bruyne. We've got to be positive, okay? If anything, this should motivate us even more as fans. We have to get on Mkhitaryan's back, because if he gets the support and the game time he was receiving at Dortmund, he might rediscover that spark that made him absolutely just unplayable while he was at Dortmund in that 2015-2016 campaign. And that could allow Wenger to get one over Mourinho. And believe you me, nothing pleases me more than Wenger getting one over Mourinho. Now, there's been lots of speculation in the past few days involving Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who was Mkhitaryan's teammate before he went to Man United. If he comes to the Emirates in this window, then an attacking quartet of Ozil, Lacazette, Mkhitaryan and Aubameyang, it just screams goals, goals, goals. The partnership between Aubameyang and Mkhitaryan was just lethal in 2016. If they can re-establish the Dortmund connection that they used to have, life after Alexis might actually be better off. Don't get me wrong, guys, it does hurt knowing that the Arsenal board completely messed up by not getting Alexis Sanchez tied down to a new deal. One may argue that I myself actually did more to keep Alexis Sanchez at the club than the actual board, of course, with my Stay Another Day parody from Deadline Day. But considering how badly the board messed up, we've kind of gotten out of jail a little bit, because there was talk that we were only going to get 20 million for Alexis Sanchez. 20 million? Are you mad? We've ended up getting a quality player in return, one who I really wanted at Arsenal, and I'm really glad he's now at Arsenal. So, there's still life in Arsenal after Alexis, definitely. We'll see what happens, but for the time being, I'm just relieved that it's all over. I wish Alexis all the best at Man United, and welcome to Arsenal, Henrikh Mkhitaryan. Let's go and prove Mourinho wrong. But before we end the video, guys, thanks for 10,000 subscribers. My 10k sub special will be out next week, but stay tuned in the next 24 hours to find out how you could be a part of my 10k sub special and potentially earn yourself a shout out. But that's the end of the video today. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. And as always, if life pulls you down, just pull a pen, girl. Peace! We've got Xhaka, da 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 da. Mickey, da 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 da. We sold my boy Sanchez, but we still got that guy Welbs.